I am currently 24 years old. Time flies by fast. I kid you not, bro. It feel like yesterday I was just graduating. But in this video, as you can tell from the title above, I'm gonna give you 5 things that I wish I knew before I turned 24. And this list is it's very personal. Like this is stuff I wish I knew, not necessarily stuff that I feel like some people already knew this stuff. But if you didn't, this video will help you out. I kid you not, like honestly. But and I got my book. I told y'all I was hey, I got my notebook. It ain't talking about it say nothing on here, but we more organized. Besides that, look, number one, it is okay to be confident, bro. Most people look at confidence. They compare confidence to cocky. Now, cocky it's cool to be cocky too. Like, be confident in yourself. Be full of yourself. Think only about yourself. I kid you not, because it's only you. Don't be arrogant. Don't be not gonna say that one. Don't be a-hole. Look, that's not necessary. It's not that you don't need to be arrogant to be cocky. You don't need to be arrogant to be confident. But the more confidence you build in yourself, the better life becomes. Because instead of you walking around nervous or head down or slouched shoulders, nobody's gonna respect you. But if you walk around head up high, chin up, eye contact, just loving yourself with that confidence. You walk around with that confidence, bro, it opens so many doors. Imagine you walking, here go an analogy. Imagine you're walking through a convention, and it's a convention full of billionaires, right? And they're looking for the next person to build up as a billionaire. You walk through there, and it's another version of you also walking through there. One of you is head down. You're scared to really look up at people. You're scared to really make contact. And you just go instantly to your seat. But the other version of you is walking through. He's head up high. He's looking you in the eyes. How you doing, sir? Nice to meet you. How you doing? Nice to meet you. And you greeting everybody before you make it to your seat. Who's more likely to be chosen? Exactly. The second version of you. And it's just... I live like this every day. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a very talkative person. And as you can see, I'm a very talkative person. And it's just, life is smoother when you're confident. Like, you have no worries. You're not stressing. You know in yourself that you will get things done in your life. Now, before, I didn't know this. I was just a regular guy. Like, I ain't really want to stand out. But after... I say last year, I really, worked on that confidence. Doors have been open. But that's number one. Now we're going to get into number 2. A problem-free life isn't a good one. And what I mean by that, if you have no trials, no tribulations, you don't have no upsets no hiccups, no nothing. You just live a smooth life. You're really not going to learn anything. You learn life through lessons. Lessons are freaking valuable? We're going to go with valuable because I don't know what word I was looking for just then. It's a word, you know what I'm saying, be working on my vocab shit, but that's beside the point. Look. Yeah, I got a little distracted. But yeah, a problem-free life isn't a good one, bro. Because I already said that. I'm sorry. I apologize. Look, in life, you need the hard times to make you a stronger person. Because I've never seen someone get everything handed to them and really flourish in life. You got to go through some trials to build character, build development. Because let's say you had kids and you gave them a problem-free life. Most likely they're going to be brats. They're going to be spoiled. They're not going to know. When they take their first loss, it's going to be so devastating that they might not come back from it. And you do not want that. And if you're a person that's been living through life smooth with no problems, no nothing, the first loss you take, it's going to be freaking devastating. Like you're not going to be able to function. You're not going to be able to carry on with your everyday life because that one loss is just going to weigh on you so much because you've never lost. That's why I feel like everybody should go through things. It makes you a better person, especially as a man. You have to get in a few fights. You have to lose a few fights. You got to get in a little bit of trouble to know you don't want to be in trouble. Like, if you never get in trouble, the first time you get in trouble, it's gonna be devastating. Like, I've been to jail before. Worst freaking 18 hours of my freaking life. I will never go back. Not ever going back. Because I know now that that's not something I want to do. But it made me a better person because now I know I don't need to be doing those things. Like, you already know what to do and what not to do. But without ever getting in trouble, it's gonna be always that voice in your head that's tempting to do some bad stuff, you know? But yeah, that's all I got for number 2. We're gonna go on to number 3. Ah, this is a major one. All friends aren't good. All friends aren't good friends, bro. When I got out of high school, man, I had a bunch of friends, bro. I probably was cool with majority of my graduating class. Like, I talked to almost everybody. I literally almost talked to everybody, bro. But then a lot of them they weren't there for my best interest. Like, they were really there to weigh me down. They were distracting me from my goals, and they weren't helping me to achieve the dream that I wanted to achieve. A lot of people shot my dreams down. A lot of people called me weird. They called me crazy. They called me a fool for doing the things that I really wanted to do. And those aren't the friends you need around you, bro. Even though they could be the funny friends, the cool friends, the ones that fight the best. Like, they could be great people in certain aspects, but if they're not good to you, you really don't need them around, bro. You need a team. If you could build a team full of like-minded people, because they say you are the sum of the 5 people you are around. That is how the quote goes. So if you're around people who's negative or people who has no goals, has no dreams, has no aspirations, life really, you're going to be just like them, basically. That's basically it. You're going to be just like them. And I know you don't want to be just like them. You got dreams, you got goals, you got things you want to accomplish. So you need people around you that has the same thing. And before, I thought it was cool being around all those guys that was smoking, that was drinking, that was partying, that was chasing girls. I thought that was cool. But as I got older, I realized that shit not cool at all, bro. It puts you behind so much. Because there's other people out there that are chasing the same dream as you, but they're closer because you're going off the track, getting distracted, and then trying to make your way back it's just not going to work. Simple as that. It's just not going to work. So build a tight circle around you, and life will be smooth. Now, I like the way I did that. I feel like I'm really like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm really a professor in here. I got my notebook out, you know what I'm saying, teaching classes and shit. Hold on, let me get back. Look, number 4, discipline should be your number 1 priority. Forget all that motivation. Forget all that. Really, just forget motivation. Motivation is like. What is the term? Motivation is like a lighter. It's hot for a little bit, and then I can't think of the quote right now. But I'm gonna get back with you when I figure out the quote. But motivation burns out quick. It burns quick, and it's random. Motivation is not consistent. That is the words I am looking for, bro. Motivation isn't. It's not something that lasts, bro. Like, you could be motivated today to get down and do 45, 50 push-ups straight, and then start. That's supposed to be your new routine you said you were going to do. But by day 3, you're like, man, I don't feel like doing push-ups no more because the motivation is lost. But if you set yourself up with discipline, now it's I have to do it. It's no, if I don't feel like doing it, I ain't gonna do it. No, it's literally you have to get this done. And that will move you closer to your goal faster than anything else in the world. Even if it's little things like I'm gonna make sure that I wash my bowl out every time I get done eating out of it. You're gonna build a habit, or I'm gonna get out my bed and make sure I fold it up, I fix it up. You can't fold a bed. I don't know what I'm talking about. Make sure I fix my bed every time I get out of it. It's gonna build a habit to where you start doing things that you don't want to do consistently, and it's not gonna be things you don't want to do no more. Cause at first I was a person that I did not like going to the gym. I did not like working out at all. But I made myself work out, and I just kept going, kept going, kept going. And I used to be skinny, bro. I used to be little. Like I was probably no bigger than what 180 pounds when I graduated, and I'm tall, so it's slim. It just didn't work. So I needed to gain weight. It wasn't no I wanted to. I needed to, because then don't nobody respect a skinny, lanky. Nobody respects, like, they'll bump into you in places and walk all types of stuff when you skinny, bro. You get no respect. But when you get a little stronger, biceps start filling out, forearms get a little bigger. You know what I'm saying? Chest start coming out a little bit. People respect you, bro. But discipline is necessary to survive. Even if it's just going to work every day, bro. If you're not disciplined enough to clock in every day, you're not going to get any money. Even if, let's say, you didn't have a job, let's say you ran a business, if you're not disciplined enough to do the things you need to do to keep your business going, your business is not going to be successful, bro. And before I was 24, my discipline was everywhere, because I believed more in motivation at the time. I was like, man, whenever I feel like doing it, I'm gonna do it. But if I don't, it's okay, because I don't want to do it. And that set me back. I'm ahead of a lot of people, but I'm also behind a lot of people. And it's just, without discipline, you won't ever catch up to the other people that's in front of you. And life's just gonna keep being mediocre. And I know you don't want to live a mediocre life. Be disciplined, guys. Number 5. This is the last one on the list, by the way. If you made it this far, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be using this notebook more, because I feel like this is a more direct video. Like, I'm actually talking about the things that I wrote down in the book. I really want a Death Note book, but that's beside the point. Let's get back to it. Number 5. You can't use someone else's book to write your own. What I mean by that is, you can't look at someone else's life and try to make your life. Dang. I was really getting somewhere. I ain't gonna lie, I was really getting somewhere. But look, no, you can't look at someone else's life and try to build your life off of their life. It's just not gonna work. You wanna know why it's not gonna work? Because that's their story. That's their life. That's the things that they were meant to do. Your life is different. It's yours, bro. You gotta make it yourself. You write the book. You flip the pages. This is you. He might be on chapter 40, and you write your story thinking you finna follow chapter 40. You done skip 25 chapters in your book. You don't need that, bro. Live your life how you want to live your life, bro. And don't take advice from people who are not in the place that you don't want to be. Like, let's say your parents, for instance. You probably take the advice of your parents. If you don't want to do the things that your parents are doing, do not take their advice. You might want to be a social media creator. Your dad might be a freaking manager at an industrial service. Goddamn, he might be the manager at Home Depot. Fuck it. Do you want to be the manager at Home Depot? He's telling you don't post the videos, and you're thinking, maybe I should listen to him. Now your dream's not going to get accomplished because you're listening to your dad who works at Home Depot. And there's nothing wrong with working at Home Depot, but if that's not what you want to do, don't do it. Like me, for instance. My parents were supportive of my dream. I can say that. But they also believed in having a plan B. I was a person at first, my mindset was, this is social media, I'm going all in, this is what I want to do. But, I love my parents dearly. So I started listening to them, and they were like, you should do this. You can make money on social media, but you can also work on the side, and you can double the money, because you're getting paid from 2 sources of income. But in reality, if you're working, you're not going to be able to keep the social media life growing, because 12 hours of your day, 14 hours of your day, 8 hours of your day is tied up with your job when you need them extra hours to be going towards your dream. So it set me back a little bit. I mean, I got pretty far doing both, but I was drained. I didn't want to do this shit no more. And you don't want to be you don't want to be that person. Don't be me. I ain't gonna lie. Now, do I live a good life? Yes. Do I get paid a lot? Yes. Do I get the things that I want in my life? Yes, I do. But am I really living my dreams? No. Am I living good? Yes. But you got to decide what you want. Do you want to just live good or do you want to live your dreams? Choose your dreams because, bro, you're only young once. When you get old, you have to find a way to live good. But in your 20s, teens, in your 30s, you need to be chasing your dreams. Because once you hit 40, I don't know. If you dream chasing when you're 40, you that is true dedication, bro. Because they say no age is too late. But I couldn't imagine being 40 still trying to do the stuff that my kids are doing. And it just wouldn't look right. It just wouldn't. Maybe if you did some grown content at 40, then it's cool. But I don't want to be 40. I want to be retiring at 40, 45. Know what I'm saying? Doing the little thing. That's just me though. Don't let my words discourage you if you are 40. Let's say you are 40. I apologize because you might seen this video and you wanted to chase your dreams. Continue to chase your dreams, bro. I believe in you. If anybody don't, I do. Keep that shit going. But that's gonna be the end of this video. My freaking camera's finna die. Hope you stayed to the end. This is the longest video I've posted on this channel, I believe. Expect some more content similar to this one. I'm gonna be bringing this notebook out a lot more. Appreciate y'all.